So today we're going to talk about the arches in the garden. So this garden was actually planned around having arches. So 3 years ago when we put this garden in, this was the main idea. This was a definite. So then I designed the beds around the arches. There are 9 different arches here, and the original plan was to do cucumbers. Okay, our cucumber trellis is doing well. I have to come out every day and kind of work them around and guide them up the trellis. It's doing pretty good. We have Boston pickles on this side. I'm gonna be truthful, I really don't remember what was here. I'd have to look at the tag. I don't see the tag just pointing out at me right here. So we're just gonna keep it going and hopefully they'll go across. And we have some over there and over there. Because we were making pickles, we were doing so much with cucumbers. Well, I had such a bumper crop the first year we put these in that we're still eating pickles. And so stuff off of those cucumbers. So now I have learned to raise King of the Lima garden beans that just grow over the arches. Our lima beans are doing very well. That's the first trellis that we planted in the summer. I was cleaning up the lima bean and grabbed a vine and pulled away and felt something weird on my hand. Found that little guy. Yeah. He's just in there doing his job, aren't you? Well, thank you. And cowpeas. So any pole bean works on these arches, and so do loofah gourds. So loofah gourd
sponges.
Yes, they make loofah sponges, but these are our loofah gourds on the trellis. And they're everywhere.
This is
and we have some out there too, in that one.
This is our habitat for vegetables.
For vegetables, our habitat for vegetables.
And worms.
And there's 1, and caterpillars, 2, 3, 4 there. 5 seeds. I think I counted the other day, and there were 23 on this one plant. Very successful last year with growing loofah gourds on the arches. But since we've put down all of these wood chips, it's made it a lot shorter. So this is actually too short, and my husband's 6'4", so his head actually, his neck and chin touches some of the arches, which is not safe. So we're actually going to raise these this year and bring them up higher so that we still have our wood chips and we can go back and forth. Like, it's perfect for me, but it's not for him. These have worked so well, and I have tried many different types of tomato trellising. We have done the basket weaving. Tomatoes are doing well. These are our Santa Muranos or Marinos. Or it may be Maria, but that's a boat, I think. So we have done individual stakes. Last year we used a simple animal fencing that didn't have a lot of structure to it. It wasn't sturdy. This year we are going with the cattle panels to see if that makes a difference. We already have the fence post there, so it just makes sense to add the cattle panels. So as you can see, there's a lot left over. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut them with the bolt cutters and attach them to the fence post, and we're going to raise them up so that we have more room, especially on these taller fence posts. And so we'll see if it works. Yeah.
Oh.
That's not that hard. And I'm a pretty petite person, so if I can do it, you can do it. There we go. That's not too bad. Okay, I got all this stuff from our local hardware store, and they have such good prices. They have the best prices out of everybody. They beat out Lowe's, and I am happy to support my local fellas. And women, because there's a lot of women that work here. I should probably totally have boots doing this, so I'm sorry.
You're probably going to cut yourself.
Yeah, I'm a huge Choco fan. So, I wonder what my favorite shoe is. Can you tell? Yeah, this is pretty gnarly. Wah!
Do not get distracted. You shall be attacked by the fence.
Which is why my oldest is out here. Here, you may have to hold this. Okay, so we're attaching these with electrical ties. And I'm going to be truthful, I don't think that these are probably like the best brand. I have some better ones in my art show toolbox. And I learned to use these in art shows because they are amazing. Electrical ties, all different sizes. You can do awesome things with them. You can fix that real quick, and then at the end of the show, you just cut them off. So that's the goal here, is at the end of the season, we'll just cut these off. I'm hoping these will last. We'll see. And that may be something that in the middle of the season or next year, I have to look for some super duper strong ones. So that's going to be kind of a test. But you just take them and hook it under there so it has some, you know, security, I guess would be the word. And then you just tighten them. So they're super easy and fast. And then if I need to move it, it's a lot quicker than moving these fence little ties that we use for the arches. Those are really hard to get on. And so these will be hopefully a lot easier. Now these I'm planting right under here because I was able to raise these up because these were our tallest posts. The other posts are just not tall enough to raise them up, and I'm scared if I have two of these. I'm scared if I have two higher than the posts that it's not going to be stable. So, and I'm not digging up all these posts. That's not happening. And then hubby said he does not care. It's too much trouble to take all the arches off and raise them up, and he's like, I'll just walk around. So that's what we're going to do. It's more important for me to reach and gather than him. And on the other arches, when it was too tall for me, he would have to come up here and reach the very top for me. So this way, maybe I won't have to wait on him to get here. You know, I can do it myself. So it may end up being a blessing. All right, and I'll put the dirt around it. And we're going to fill it up all the way up to here. So we're going to cover it all the way up to here. If you've liked this video and you like what we're doing and you want us to keep posting information to help you out, you can support our channel by giving us a subscribe. So click the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up please, or you can visit our website at wildwoodwonder.com, and there are several homesteading themed items there and inspiration that comes from our homestead and the natural world that's around us. So help us out, help us to keep growing, and thank you for all the support and all the likes and all of the follows.